This is Dr. Robin Gould, and I am reading Exodus 12:31 through 51, and Numbers 28:16 through 25. The version I'm using is the Berean Study Bible. Then Pharaoh summoned Moses and Aaron by night and said, "Get up, leave my people, both of you, and the Israelites. Go worship the Lord as you have requested. Take your flocks and herds as well, just as you have said, and depart, and bless me also." And in order to send them out of the land quickly, the Egyptians urged the people on. For otherwise, they said, "We are all going to die." So the people took their dough before it was leavened, carrying it on their shoulders in kneading bowls wrapped in clothing. Furthermore, the Israelites acted on Moses' word, and the Egyptians for articles of silver and gold and for clothing. And the Lord gave the people such favor in the sight of the Egyptians that they granted their request. In this way they plundered the Egyptians. The Israelites journeyed from Ramses to Sukkot with about 600,000 men on foot, besides women and children. And a mixed multitude also went with them, along with great droves of livestock, both flocks and herds. Since their dough had no leaven, the people baked what they brought out of Egypt into unleavened loaves, for when they had been driven out of Egypt, they could not delay, and had not prepared any provisions for themselves. Now the duration of the Israelites' stay in Egypt was 430 years. At the end of the 430 years, to the very day, all the Lord's divisions went out of the land of Egypt, because the Lord kept a vigil that night to bring them out of the land of Egypt. This same night is to be a vigil to the Lord, to be observed by the Israelites for the generations to come. And the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "This is the statute of the Passover. No foreigner shall eat of it, but any slave who has been purchased may eat of it, after you have circumcised him. A temporary resident or hired hand shall not eat the Passover. It must be eaten inside one house. You are not to take any of the meat outside the house, and you may not break any of the bones. The whole congregation of Israel must celebrate it. If a foreigner resides with you and wants to celebrate the Lord's Passover, all the males in the household must be circumcised. Then he may come near to celebrate it, and he shall be like a native of the land. But no uncircumcised man may eat of it. The same law shall apply to both the native and the foreigner who reside among you." Then all of the Israelites did this. They did just as the Lord had commanded Moshe and Aaron. And on that very day the Lord brought the Israelites out of the land of Egypt by their divisions. Numbers. The 14th day of the first month is the Lord's Passover. On the 15th day of this month there shall be a feast. For 7 days unleavened bread is to be eaten. On the first day there is to be a sacred assembly. You must do no regular work. Present to the Lord an offering made by fire, a burnt offering of 2 young bulls, 1 ram, and 7 male lambs a year old, all of them unblemished. The grain offering shall consist of fine flour mixed with oil. Offer 3/10 of an ephah with each bull, 2/10 of an ephah with the ram, and 1/10 of an ephah with each of the 7 lambs. Include 1 male goat offering as a sin offering to make atonement for you. You are to present these in addition to the regular morning burnt offering. Offer the same food each day for 7 days as an offering made by fire, a pleasing aroma to the Lord. It is to be offered with its drink offering and the regular burnt offering. On the 7th day you shall hold a sacred assembly. You must not do any regular work.